The first to bring you the hottest DJ gear on the planet. You're watching coverage of Winter NAMM 2014. We are agiprodj.com.
What's up, everybody? Ty from agiprodj, and we're here at NAMM 2014, and I am with Elliot Marks.
Yes, hello.
How you doing, Elliot?
Yes. All right.
We've been at this about 5 years now,
Yes,
back and forth at the NAMM show,
right.
and Elliot's got something brand new to show you guys
Okay.
here. This is the Innofader Mini, or
The Mini Innofader
Mini
PNP.
Innofader.
Yes. Okay, so what we have here, we actually have two different versions of the Mini Innofader PNP. The idea is that, same like the original full-body PNP Innofader, we have a reversible cable on here. So what we can do is we actually have a kit that comes with 3-pin or 4-pin.
Okay.
And what you can do is you plug it in this way or plug in this way. And now I have a little nerd kit over here that kind of like shows how this whole thing works. Basically what you do is, I have a power supply over here. I'll plug in the fader here.
The power supply is to simulate
This is just to simulate your mixer, right? You're not going to actually use a battery,
right?
But I'm just going to simulate a mixer because I didn't bring one with me. But basically, we have I'll plug it in. Let's say I plug it in, and you see it shows here the power is reversed. So what I would do is then I would take the cable, I would reverse it over here, and then it should come out green.
And green is go.
Green
that means you're
ready
to
go.
install.
All right, so ready to go. With the mixer, you're just going to unplug the mixer. There's a switch here. You see this over here. You just flick the switch over here, and
It's ready to install
ready to
and
go.
adjust and calibrate. And
Yes.
great. So as you can see here, there's nice, easy to read instructions. You want to flip
Yes.
it around?
For calibration, actually, there's a whole instruction manual in calibration. You can adjust the cut-in point to very, very small increments on both sides. So you can adjust the left or the right side.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so I
Yes.
can see the text.
Sure. Okay, flip it this way.
And then
This way.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So
okay.
nice big printed instructions for installation right on
Yes.
the fader.
So even without having to do any adjustments, just install it just by following these instructions.
So if you owned a mixer like a Pioneer that had those 3 cut-in curves,
Yes. You can still use
the
yes,
Innofader. So for
definitely, yeah.
install, would you recommend setting it maybe in the middle and then setting your curve where you want it, or would you really just pick one and then set the Innofader where you want it?
Usually for most people, they would just plug this right in and just use the curve control on the Pioneer as they have a mixed curve, cut for cut.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes with the Innofader, if you read, we have a full manual on it. You could actually make the curve a little sharper. So if the cut in's like a little too slow, like if it cuts it too gradual, you could sharpen that a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can improve the cut that's on the Pioneer,
Exactly.
or
whatever
the
product
devices that you're using.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. So basically, the key to this was same like the original Innofader PNP is that we have different kinds of cables. You see, here's a 3-pin cable over here, and there's a 4-pin over here. Those are pretty much the industry standards that are out there. Even like 6 pins can use the 3 pins.
Okay.
And
there'll be instructions on Innofader.com.
They'll be on the
for
Innofader.com.
The fit guide for the new product when it launches.
Yes, and there'll also be the full instructions with the kit. So,
Okay, great.
So it'll be easy for that. And the other thing we have is because all the different mixers are different height. Like Pioneers, they tend to have the fader fitting very low, but there's very little space underneath. So that's why we have the stem much longer.
Okay.
But then like other mixers, most other products tend to have a little more space over there, so they'll fit higher. But then we have adjustable washers and like a threaded spacer, so
Okay.
you could go up to 7 or 8 millimeters to push it down even further. So it's already set to go with the stem very tall, but then you can push it down depending on the mixer.
Okay, so there's offset hardware that's included?
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Excellent. And then what's this one here?
Okay, so the idea of this one is for some things like the Pioneer ddj-sx, the original fader in there is just you just unscrew it and you screw in the other one, and then you just plug it right in.
So it's just like it is PNP, it's
Right,
plug and play, ready to go.
Yeah, right. But now with this one, the idea is that a lot of relatively inexpensive controllers will have what do you say? They don't have the replaceable fader. It's just
Right.
they
It's a surface-mounted,
they
soldered-in
just
fader.
Right, they put the fader right on the board.
Right.
So, but DJs still want to use the product, so they have actually asked me, like, could I still use my product? And now at least they have a solution. They could take this product. We'll have instructions on how to do it. Tech could do it, but basically they could, with the pins, it'll just solder in where the original one was.
Okay. And then, so if you guys do have a list of technical support or service centers where you know that we'll do this
Yes,
kind of
we'll
work.
definitely refer people to this.
Or,
service
or then
center.
with your install guide that
Right.
somebody could go to a local, repair shop or an electronics
Right.
company in their city and say, hey, can you do this work for me?
Right.
So there
right.
should be centers all over the country
Yeah, there
where you
should
can
be
have this kind of work
pretty much
done.
anywhere that does like an electronics
Repair,
shop.
right?
Yeah.
Your local electronics
Yeah.
shop.
So now the other thing with this is that the reason why we're doing this is a lot of very popular products. I mean, I'll give you an example like the S2, the S4 controllers, the S4 line faders, all the Numark mix decks, mix tracks, the VCI 400, they all use this fader. So
Okay.
this will be the replacement for those.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And that's for the Native Instruments S2 and S4. That could be both crossfader and line fader. Correct?
actually, for the NA people, this will work too. But this is actually it's the same mechanical fader, so
Right.
chances are they wouldn't be using this one. But
Okay.
they could do it because there's more adjustment options on
Okay.
it. Yeah. So now the other thing with this is the plug-in version. This is the solder version. So there's two different versions.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Okay.
And anyways, on the plug-in version, for all the legacy Pioneer mixers like DJM 700, DJM 800, we have a single adapter plate that'll basically allow the DJ will screw in over here, and then it just
And there's your solution right there.
Yes.
So a couple of different flavors available, and there'll be fitting instructions. On AGI Pro DJ, we'll have these cross-sold to the products that they actually fit in, and we'll work directly with Audio Innovate
Yeah.
to make sure that the proper products are matched up with the products that we sell. So,
Right.
and if you have questions, give us a call, and if we don't have the answer right away, we'll get in touch with Elliot, or you can always contact Elliot.
That's
You're
right.
probably the most accessible
try.
engineer to the
I'm running out of
DJ.
time, but I'll try.
Yeah, you're the most accessible engineer to the industry.
Right,
So,
okay, thanks. Yeah. We also, on the mini Innofader PNP, we'll also have the adapter plates for S4, VCI 300, 380.
Oh,
So
great.
basically anything that the Innofader fits, this will fit. So it's basically incorporating anything that fits the original full-body Innofader PNP, the Innobender, and now plus there's other products because it's more compact. All those will work with this new product.
And we're looking to have that kind of repackaged in with the true PNP cable version.
Right, exactly.
Okay, awesome.
Exactly.
Well, cool.
All right.
So if you got more questions or anything like that, you can feel free to contact us at agiprodj.com. And again, like I said, if we don't have the answers, we'll get a hold of Elliot.
Yes,
I'll get the
good
answers,
morning.
and we'll have another one of our half an hour long afternoon conversations.
right.
And take care, everybody. So, Elliot,
Okay.
thanks so
All right,
much.
you're
man.
welcome, Ty.
Thanks
All
so much,
right.
everybody.
Bye.
Elliot Marks from Audio
All right.
Innovate. I'm Ty from AGI Pro DJ. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you. All right.